Good afternoon. I'm going to call to order this meeting of the Judiciary and Licensing Committee for Tuesday, July 16th in the Common Council chambers. Citizens' comments? Are there any citizens' comments? One more time for citizens' comments. Seeing none, we'll move on to number 3, approval of the July 2nd, 2019 minutes.
Motion to approve.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Moving on to number 4, consent agenda. Letter A, beverage operator applications 2019 to 2021 of Mark Bell, Audrey Benson, Lindsay Best, Amy Carey, Jeff Cherrier, Laura Enright, Mackenzie Frew, Laurel Getz, Joseph Harder, Pamela Jinsky, Cody Larson, Darby Mesberg, Cheyenne Meyer, Sarah Miner, Hannah Broshek, Ryan Piper, Jasmine Ramirez, Madeline Rogers, Mary Rogney, Kayla Shablo, Samuel Schwanebeck, Megan Spraby, Timothy Tolby, Maria Venegas, Connie, wow.
Wawrunik.
What is it?
Wawrunik.
Wawrunik, Marisa Weigel, and Julia Zahn. Letter B, change of agent request from the Chestnut Center for the Arts from Adam Smirka to Bridget O'Brien. Letter C, change of agent request from Quick Trip Tobacco Outlet from Tyler Steinke to Charlene Tomzak. D, temporary Class B retailer's license application from the Chestnut Center for the Arts for August 2nd, August 9th, August 16th, August 23rd, September 6th, September 13th, September 20th, September 27th, October 4th, and October 11th, 2019 for downtown Friday night lights. Any questions?
Motion to approve the consent agenda?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Like sign. Moving on, number 5, original application for a Class C wine license from Scotty's of Marshfield, LLC, agent Scott Berg, 100 South Chestnut Avenue. Anything about that?
I think we just had one of these recently for another place, and I remember the qualifications for that. I believe that Scotty's would qualify. So I'll make a motion that we approve the application.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Like sign. Number 6, beverage operator application of Sheree Chidester. Whose is this?
I can take that.
All right, Chief.
Thank you. Just wanted to let you know that there's a couple of things that Sheree failed to list, and going back the previous 2 years, including being cited for operating while revoked and suspended registration, which she was convicted of, both cited for and convicted of in 2018. Also failed to list obstructing an officer arrest from 2018 regarding a incident at a bar where she lied to officers. This was a default judgment, so she was also convicted of this in 2018. And looking here as far as previous alcohol violations, was cited in 2018 while working at the Spot Bar and had served an underager and defaulted in 2018. May have received demerit points for that. I'm not positive.
She did receive 25 demerit points. That was assessed on October 2nd of 2018.
So she currently has 25 demerit points?
Right.
And then there's numerous failure to lists on her record, on her application, I guess.
Okay. Questions from the committee?
Yeah.
Sure.
So she has 25 points. Those, I assume, expired 2 years after they were given. Okay.
I'll make a motion to assess another 25 points for failure to list her offenses and deny the license.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign? Let me get back. Okay, number 7, beverage operator application of Angel Degraffinreed. Who is this?
I'll take that. Angel did fail to list that she was cited for selling alcohol to an underage person while working at Pizza Hut. This was a default judgment, so she was convicted in 2017, still within that 2 years. Also failed to list an arrest for an outstanding warrant for possession of THC. She did post her bond and was released. That was a 2017 incident as well. So there is alcohol and drug violations on there. I'm not sure if there was previous points assessed for that 2017 violation.
No current point.
Questions from the committee?
Chief, you said that was a warrant for possession of THC. Do you know if there's a conviction on that?
I can look shortly here. Yeah, she was found guilty. Oh, scratch that. The way that it looks here, she may have moved out of state. The warrant looks to be on a 2010 case and was picked up in 2017. And in the 2010 case, she was convicted of that. So based on what I'm seeing here, and I can double check on here while you guys are talking. I'll just double check to see if
So this is not a renewal. Then license, if she has no points, because she would have been assessed 25 points.
She is a renewal.
We just didn't ever assess those 25 points.
Not sure how those 25 points or if I missed it. I'm not sure how that would have slipped through, but this is a renewal.
Well, then I would move to assess 50 merit points, 25 for the essentially the conviction of selling alcohol to underage, and then the failure to vote.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign? Moving on, number 8, beverage operator application of Jessica Harbour. Chief?
yes. Jessica had an outstanding felony warrant for her out of the state of Florida. She had a probation warrant for her arrest. We did pick her up. She's currently sitting in Wood County Jail, awaiting extradition. So I don't know that this is a priority for her right now as far as receiving this, but she is currently, she did list here that she had a tampering with evidence charge. I believe that that's what she's on probation for, but I'm not positive. It's hard to read some out-of-state licenses, but I know that currently she is in Wood County Jail awaiting extradition to Florida for this offense.
Questions from the committee?
So there's really no reason to deny her the license other than she's in jail.
I don't even know if that's reason to deny it. I mean, the arrest happened
Right.
after. I mean, normally we would, if somebody had a warrant for them, based on the circumstances, until they got this cleaned up. I think in the past we had denied the license, but I don't know if that's grounds to deny it based on an outstanding warrant.
So again, we've had in this rest only very narrow.
Mhm.
Can you turn your mic on? Sorry.
Or that one.
Push the button.
Yeah, again, unless it fits within that very narrow category of offenses that can be considered for purposes of an arrest record, you can't really consider it just purely an arrest. Would normally have to fall on a conviction, and those offenses, as we've discussed in the past, are narrow such that they involve either child sex type offenses or theft under Chapter 940 of the Wisconsin Statute, which is property type offense.
So I guess answering that, I don't know that it would be grounds to, but it's more or less why it's listed on this. I guess why it's in consideration for you guys because of those circumstances.
There is still a failure list, though, from 125 of 18, right? She failed to list operating while revoked. Is that correct?
No, I think that was.
That's different.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the
Going
only thing you
backwards.
Yeah,
From our understanding, that's the only offense that she had.
we can't table this, can we? I mean, it's an application. We have no specific reason to not issue it, but it seems
I mean,
like
the only purpose you'd be doing that is sort of put off the inevitable that maybe she isn't going to need the license.
that's what I mean.
Or should we go to Florida and come back and
Right.
10 bar?
So you'd have to have a reason. Let me put it that way. I'm not saying you can't table it. This body could do that, but you are required, reasonably process this, and due process rules apply. So
I'll make a motion that we grant the license.
I guess I'll.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, like sign? Okay. So moving on, number 9, closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute Chapter 19.851F, considering financial, medical, social, or personal histories or disciplinary data of specific persons, preliminary consideration of specific personnel problems, or the investigation of charges against specific persons, which is discussed in public, would be likely to have a substantial adverse effect upon the reputation of any person referred to in such history or data or involved in such problems or investigations. Specifically, we'll be discussing the applications of Jillian Zahn and Sarah Dill. These are both reconsideration hearings.
Motion to go into closed session.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Move to closed session.
Activity. That you explained your reasons for failing to list the violations and that you are trying to improve your life and this license is required for your employment.
Do I have a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Aye. So with that, you are granted your license with 45 points assessed. Do know that the chief will be keeping his eye on the outcome of your case, and it may be reviewed at that point in time.
All right.
All right,
We got one more to go.
one more. Yep. So, this will be the reconsideration hearing of Jillian Zahn. Jillian, do you have any questions about the process? No. Okay. So if the clerk can kind of give us the update.
Yes. On May 21st, this committee, with a motion by Witzel and a second by McSwain, denied the beverage operator for Jillian K. Zahn with 25 demerit points being assessed for the failure to list her violation. Then she was previously assessed 25 demerit points on August 7th of 2017 for an alcohol conviction, giving her a total of 50 demerit. That motion was carried.
Can you let us know what she failed to list?
There was a failure to list an MPD citation that she received for operating while revoked on January 25th of 18. She was found guilty of that on February 22nd.
I just forgot to listen. Then I came back.
Okay. Questions?
No, I'm, again, it was pretty much stated that she failed to list, which would normally be a 25-point violation. She already had 25 from a previous OWI, I think it was, right? Operate while intoxicated, which she did list, but the more recent charge she did not list, which then equated to that 50 points. I have no other comments.
Okay. Questions?
Who did you come and see about getting this updated?
I don't have recollection of it. I'm not going to say it happened. I don't.
Approximately what date would that have been? Approximately. Give me a month if you can.
Right before the
Okay. So I'm a little thrown off. We usually discuss. So, and there's no further discussion?
No question.
Anybody?
I'm willing to make.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve the license with 25, with the original 25 points that had been assessed previously, and an additional 20 points for failing to complete the application correctly by not listing violations, and accepting her reasons for not listing.
Is there a second? I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, like sign.
Aye.
All right, so your license is granted with 45 points. So you're just 5 points away, so be careful. Tomorrow.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Get back to the agenda here. All right. Recommended items for future agendas. Anything? All right. With that, we will adjourn.
Look at that back.